Perfect. Perfect.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it is always time to make this money. You know what it's not time for? It's not time to sleep on Bitcoin. Good Lord. Bitcoin must have got the message and it's just taking off. We're going over this in just a moment. But first, let us look at, oh, I don't even have it. So let's see here. What was I looking at? This one. This was green. We were looking at this one yesterday. Oh, this looks pretty cool. I saw the actual chart. It's like, oof, no. See, crypto bubbles. Let's move my fingers over. Crypto bubbles. Green. This is what we like to see. But we have to be in the red first. Make sure my audio is good. So just to let you know, whenever you do see red, this is when, depending on what mindset you have. If you have the investor mindset, that's when you want to buy. So that as it's going down, you're entering the trades. Finding support, you enter the trades. As it comes up and it breaks resistance, well, now you're probably up 20, 40% before a trader sees that it broke resistance and now they enter and now they're up 20, 30% while you're up 70, 80%. So there's different ways of thinking about this. Now, granted, also depending on where the cycle is, depending on where, we are in the market in reference to, the bull market, really. Are we at the beginning? Are we middle? Are we towards the end? Depends on how to play your strategy. Are you leaning more to investor or leaning more to trader? With that being said, Pendle up 18.4%. Pith up 18.9%. Then we got INJ, we got Phil, we got FTM. So all these are doing pretty good. Now, of course, we are in some of these. I just finished posting on the Twitter in reference to, I think it was FTM. Let me check. So definitely, if you're not following me on Twitter, definitely follow me on Twitter and do any kind of engagement. I love engagement, guys. Let's go to this. So for the engagement, we're up 800 and something, I think at 840 right now. We started back in January, so about 5 months. So we're doing good. I think we're doing really well. So please definitely let people know about the channel. But hey, there I am. I'm famous. All right. So here we go. This one we gave out to the YouTube community. Now, one thing, anybody can do this. Anybody can say, yes, we got 10 charts that were asked about on YouTube, and here are all 10 results after waiting like a month or two. No. What I do is I show you when to enter. That's one thing that sets me apart from everybody else. I show you when to enter. I don't just say, oh, buy the breakout. Oh, wait for this. And then if it happens and it comes down 20, 30%, well then, no. What I show you is I show you, if it's ready or if it's not ready. So if you have any questions on any coins, let me know. I'm going to tell you a pet peeve of mine. Just a second. This one also was given out. This was actually after we gave it to the community, the VIP community. But right now, FTM is up 19% from where we gave it on YouTube 4 days ago. Now, we're up just a little bit more because this was given the same day 4 days ago. But in the VIP group, we're up 23%. Sometimes we're up 10, 20, 40% before somebody asks about it on YouTube, and then I give it on YouTube. My main goal is to teach you how to do all this. My main goal is to make you money. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. If you're tired of, okay, so here's my pet peeve. Story time. Here's my pet peeve. Ooh, we got 842. Man, so proud of you guys. So happy. It's really a huge thing for anybody on YouTube. So if you're watching another channel, subscribe to them. If you happen to watch a video, let's say my dream is to live in a box truck. I don't want a big mansion. I want to live in a U-Haul truck. I know it's dumb. That's my dream. That's been my dream for like 20 years now. It really has been, to where, I live, first it was a van, and then it was like one of those Sprinter vans. They cost like $100 and something thousand. It's crazy. And then I started watching all these box truck videos where they have a shower in there, they have a kitchen, they have, you don't need much, guys. You really don't. But if you have a family and you have a lot of kids, well, you might need a couple of box trucks. So, or maybe even like an RV, you know, just something. But in my opinion, this is just my opinion, for my dream is to travel. I love to travel. You know, bring little one with me, Becca. Those are my cats. I'm a cat person. I don't care what you say. I would rather have a cat than a dog, because you yell at a dog, the dog puts its tail between his legs and whimpers. You yell at a cat, he looks at you like, who are you talking to? That's why I like cats. Anyway, moving on. So one of my biggest pet peeves is all these people on YouTube, all these people on Twitter, all these people wherever. I was actually watching a show, and the guy, he's on there, is like, guys, you know, I talked about, you know, X, Y, and Z coin. It's up 25x. Not only that, but I just finished posting on X where, you know, these were some of the coins, like 10 or 20 coins that we were talking about, and all of them are up 25x. What's wrong with you guys? If you're not looking out, you know, on my thing, what are you doing? So he's on talking about that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. My biggest pet peeves. Okay, great, dude. You did a coin that did 25x. That's great, man. Congrats. Question is, how many coins did you call out? Ah, there's the question. You have 20 that did 25x's? Dude, that's amazing. 20 of them? How many did you call out? Was it 30 and 20 of them were successful? Was it 40 and 20 were successful? Was it 200 and 20 were successful? This is one of my biggest pet peeves, and this is why everybody gets tricked, because their greed kicks in. It's like, man, you did 20, 25 extras? Dude, like, do you have a paid program? Do you have a Patreon? Like, how do I join? Man, that's amazing. Then they find out, hey guys, here's a coin I'm looking at, this and that. Hey guys, here's another coin I'm looking at, this and that. Hey guys, I did some research on this coin and this coin I'm looking at. Hey guys, one of my buddies told me about this coin, here's a coin I'm looking at. Before you know it, it's like 10 coins that are very high risk. And you're like, oh crap, like which one do I get into? And then what happens a month, 2, 3, 5 months later? Hey guys, I was telling you about this coin. If y'all got in, great. Like, I got a bunch of testimonials. They're saying that they got into this coin and they are just killing it. They bought a mansion. You know, their 13-year-old boy bought his first Mustang, you know, all this crazy crap. But what about all the other coins you called out? Not only that, but and another pet peeve of mine is all these YouTubers and all these influencers, and watch, mark my words, save this, watch. And I mean, they're already doing it now, but right now the market's kind of down. But once the market gets better, you know, maybe it's 5, 6 months from now, you're going to hear all these YouTubers, all these influencers, all these people on Twitter. Hey guys, you know, we were calling out this coin back in November. We were calling out this coin back in February. We were calling this coin back out in May. You know, and look at it now. It's up 274%. If you join us, this and that. Every coin is going to go up. I cannot stress this enough. I haven't even looked to see if y'all are liking the video. If y'all haven't, definitely smash the like. But this is my point, guys. They want to trick you. And as a beginner, it's very easy to be tricked. I was tricked. Man, I was watching this video. I liked the dude. The dude was very, not charismatic, but like, just something about him. Like, you can relate to him. And he was showing all these results. And I watched him for a good 3, 4, 5 months. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. Buy in. You know, just showing all these results, everybody giving all these testimonies. I'm just going to do it. Paid for the full year. Boom, here you go. And then I realized 20 plus charts a day. Oh, ouch. I did not expect that. Here in my VIP group, I don't post a lot of charts. And I have a lot of VIP members in here. I don't post a lot of charts. I think yesterday I posted 2, if not the day before. So right now I am looking at, I posted one today. I almost posted another one, but it started coming back down a little bit, so I set another alert. Yesterday, I didn't post any. Yesterday. Day before that, I think I posted 2, and I did a few updates. But this is what you want. You want somebody who treats your money as if it's their money. And that's what I do. I take care of my people that are in the VIP. It's so easy. A monkey, literally a monkey could tell you, buy the breakout on this one, buy the breakout on this one, buy the breakout on this one, buy the breakout on this one. And eventually they're going to break out and they're going to go. Just give it time. A week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever. And then they're going to post, oh, we did this gains and we did this gains and we did this gains. And what about you though? So what I do is I show you when to actually enter the trade. Enter now. Not enter the breakout, enter now. Or I'll say, this candle's got 1 hour to close on the 4-hour candle. If it closes above this level, enter. And then I update the charts. So just give you a heads up. All right. But yeah, those are my pet peeves. Man, those are my pet peeves. And you're going to see it. That there's going to be a lot of people. And it just gets me so upset. And matter of fact, I voiced my concern. It was a live stream. I was watching somebody else live stream. And I made the comment. I said, yeah, it's really easy to say after the fact and after time has gone that you're up 200, 300, 400%. Now, here's the thing too. Let's just say Phantom. We post Phantom. And Phantom, I post it with, this one, I think it's a really strong hold, long-term trade, etc., investment. I would strongly recommend holding this one long-term. But if you want to do a short-term trade, here are the targets. Boom, boom, boom. So now it gives you 2 options. Do you want to, and it helps everybody who's depending on, I want to keep this one, or what should my targets be long term? So that would be the scenario here. So that when it does go 400 or 500%, I can go back to the chart and say, look, guys, this was a and B type trade. And some people chose A, which is the investor side. And we hit our first target of 550%. Now I can say that versus, hey guys, we posted this chart 7 years ago and it's up 39 million%. Yeah. Are you telling me when to take profits? If you're not, then anybody can do that. Literally anybody can. All right, moving on. All right. So if you have any coins, let me know. If not, this will be going for another maybe 15, 20 minutes because we're going to go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, some other stuff. So again, we reserve 1 hour for you, so you can get 1 hour of free mentorship. I show you the who, what, where, when, why, especially the why. The why is so important. This explains all of the thought process. And one of my, I wouldn't say it's a pet peeve, but I just find it so funny. Like I could sound really smart. Okay. So let me do a smart sounding trade intuition. Let's do that, okay? Let's do that. Let's do a smart sounding trade intuition. Let's go to this. Let's change this. So right now, this is a smart sounding trade intuition. Oh, go from here to here. And then let's do this one as well. Here to here. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring this up. I'm going to show you what a smart sounding trade intuition is. What else? Oh yeah. So let's do this. Okay. And let's hide these. That way we can just say what we want to say and look smart. And this, I guess we can hide too. Yeah, because it doesn't pertain to what we're looking at right now. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. You all ready? This is what a smart sounding versus actual trading sounds like. So here I'm just sounding smart. Now, are people who do this, are they successful? Yes, of course, because it's a numbers game. It really is. But it breaks down to support, resistance. Literally, that's it. But here we go. Ready? Here we go. All right, guys, as you can see here, we are in this downtrend. We have this falling wedge. We have a 68% chance that it does break up to the upside. It'll remain in this until it either breaks up or breaks down. Now, if it does break down, of course, we're looking at parabolic moves to the downside. And if so, we're looking to surpass the 52 mark that we've been looking at for many weeks. Now, it is currently above the trend line. So this is what we've been looking for. And we actually called this. We called this thought process idea several days ago. And as you can see, we're absolutely right. So make sure to join the VIP. Of course, all this is me making fun of people. So this is not like for real. So definitely, of course, it did break out as we expected. And we called this. We called this before anybody else called it. And if you were in my group, you would know this 100%. Now, not only did it break out of our level, but it also did a really nice retest. So this is a bullish retest. It gained support just like we knew it would. It has to gain support here for it to remain bullish. And we said from several days ago that this was going to be bullish, and it is. Again, this is me making fun of people. And I know somebody's going to clip all this out and say, look, this is how Joe really is, and he's a jerk, and this and that, or he's a genius. I'm sorry. He's a genius. All right. So again, this is just me making fun of people. Well, not making fun of them, but showing you how they do it. So it's not making fun of. Let me clarify. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm showing you how they do technical analysis. All right. So as you can see here, guys, on the bigger picture, the larger picture, the macro picture, we do have the point of control, the POC right here. It needs to break at this moment. When we're looking over here, it needed to break above this level in order to remain bullish. But this is a level that we need to watch. We do have our range low. We do have our range high. And this particular instance, well, actually it'd be over here. It's counting this, but it's okay. You still get my thought process. And once it breaks above, we're good. Now, if we zoom in, we can see that this right here is our point of control. Now, based off of this point of control, this shows a bunch of, the volume, this is the, let me show it to you. This is the fixed range volume profile. It needed to break above this POC, point of control. Once it breaks above the point of control, we're looking to remain bullish. It'll remain bullish until it breaks below it. Now, if you take note, we have the 50 moving average crossing above the 200 moving average. This is known as the golden cross. Because we have the golden cross, we are looking to see more upside. Because of the upside, we plan when our measured move plays out. Now we can do two different types of measured move. We can either do one of the, and again, guys, in case you're just joining in, this is not how I do TA. This is to sound, in my opinion, to sound smart. It's like, man, Joe, you sound way different. Like, I like this. No, I don't do this. If you like this, I don't do this because I show you what actually really happens, not all this. Okay, let me get back to the thing. So we get our measured move from the high to the low. We're looking at the breakout was right here. We're looking at around 77, and this is very doable. So this is one of our measured moves. Now, if you go down here and you get the bigger picture, the macro, we're looking at the flag PO. We get from the top to the bottom. This is our flag PO, and we can put it right here as well. That way we don't overlap them. And we're looking at roughly 102. This is another level. Now, guys, if you follow me, if you follow my channel, you will see that 68% chance, or 8, whatever percentage they want to say, we are very successful. Now, blah, 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 the things and stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We also have this, overbought currently on the RSI, but not to worry, it needs to cool off. Once it cools off, we're looking at entering the trade. Right now, we do have the volume. The volume is starting to pick up. This is another thing that we look at. We look at the volume because when we have more volume and we have more price, this is a continuation. We want a continuation. Due to the continuation, this will further increase the likelihood of our, again, thought process playing out. And so far, we have just been knocking it out of the park. So if you're not part of the Discord, if you're not part, I don't have a Discord, but that's what they say. If you're not part of the Discord, if you're not part of the Telegram group, if you're not part of the PTA, if you're not part of the after school program, you definitely need to join this and this, blah, blah, blah. Make sure to whatever. That's what they say. That's what they say. Are you ready for real TA? Let me give you some real TA. And that stuff, all that stuff gets me like so upset. Like, is this important? I think so. The fixed volume range profile, I think it's important. But we can see it though. Like you don't need this to show you a level. Now, do I use this? Sometimes. So this part I do like. But this is what all they say, and to me it's just to sound smart. Am I jealous? No, I'm not. The thing is, let me show you. Let me just show you. This is how I do TA. Okay. Get this crap out of here. I can see low volume nodes. All right. This is how I do TA. All right. So we do have, and this, I see this, not only that, but it is right here. We have a trend line here. We have another trend line here on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, this is where I got these levels. They're not, in my opinion, they're not the best. We do have breakouts and things that come back in, but this is a level. This is a level. ETH is breaking out. Yeah, right now a lot of coins are doing really well. But the thing is, like, you want to be in coins already, and don't chase these coins. If it's up already, depending on the market cap, you don't want to chase them. You really don't. Can you make money? Yeah, sure, of course. But so here, let's go in the 4-hour time frame. This is how I would look at this. Right here, we see this. We see a top. We see another top. You set your... This is the same thing. What I preach all the time. You set your alert above this wick. Then once it goes above that wick, then of course you check for entry. You see if, we've gotten support, if it looks strong. If so, you enter the trade. That's it. It's boring. That right there, what I just said, was so boring compared to the 5 minutes of, in my opinion, nonsense. We treat it level for level. Next level, we can do it right here. Yeah, we can do it right here. Next level we have is this right here. This is our next level of resistance. We treat it just level for level. Could we even look at this one? Yeah, sure. There's nothing but levels of support resistance throughout the entire chart, period. But in my opinion, you don't need to do all that crap because even with all that thought process, price can still come down. What? Why? Because we're trading against people. You see how easy I just made it? just gets me so, okay, whoa. Bitcoin dominance was going up. Bitcoin dominance was going up. And then we had this going up. So this was saying that, oh my gosh. This was saying that, oh, let's show you right here. When Bitcoin dominance goes up, and when Bitcoin dominance goes up and Bitcoin goes up, this is really good for Bitcoin. Now, granted, what I'm showing you is on the 1 hour time frame, because we're just looking for quick moves. This is saying that Bitcoin is outpacing the alts. Now, the alts can still be doing well. Now, if Bitcoin dominance is increasing and Bitcoin is decreasing, people freak out. People say, whoa, let me go ahead and close out my trade because more than likely my coin's going to go down. But they don't realize they are the reason their coin is going down, because they see Bitcoin going down and they freak out. Then everybody else freaks out. Then the coin starts dropping. Then everybody else freaks out. Then more coin another drop. So they are the reason, but they don't understand this. Like, you have to think outside the box. Think for yourself. Stop being a sheep. This is what I show you on my channel. I show you how to think for yourself, how to not follow the herd. Now, granted, know what the herd is doing. That way, when stuff happens, you know, oh, okay. They saw bearish divergence. Price came down a little bit, found our support, and now it's going up. Great. While everybody else is freaking out, they're actually buying what we're selling. So I'll give you a heads up. All right. So that's my thought process on that. I'll go ahead and stop doing this. But right now, Bitcoin dominance is coming down hard. So on the 1 hour time frame, coming down hard. Bitcoin is going up, continues to go up. So what does this say for the alts? The alts are doing pretty well. Now, granted, this morning I did a video. For the VIP, I'm really big on videos. I love doing videos. I love showing you what I'm actually looking at. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't think y'all can hear this. No, y'all can't hear this. So this was Bitcoin. This was Bitcoin. This was at 12:30 this afternoon. So about 2.5 hours ago. So I was showing you this. This was one of the thought processes I had on a previous video where I was saying for potential short. You know, if the price action was right here, you know, if it came down to this level, then more than likely it came up. I was explaining bearish retest and also bear traps and bull traps. So that's what I was explaining there. Then I'm coming over here. And again, this is today. I'm showing them different things on how to set alerts and everything else. I don't want to show you too much. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get out of here. Don't want to show you too much. But I go over some different charts. I go over different ideas. I go over the markets in general. You know, what's moving? What do I think is going to move? And that potentially helps out trades that the people in the VIP may find. All right, moving on. Bitcoin right now, killing it, absolutely killing it. I am very happy to be alive. I'm very happy to be in crypto. I'm very happy that I have you to share my crypto journey. And I'm very happy to be a part of your crypto journey. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go to YouTube. The very first one was, I believe, ETH. So we got a bunch of alerts going off, guys. One thing that I recommend, be a detective, guys. Be a detective. So any kind of alert that pops up on my chart or screen, take note of it. Like, everything that I do is for a reason. So take note of it. All this stuff up here that I have, take note of it. Like, some of these are from, you know, different ones that we looked at on YouTube. But sometimes I have different windows. For example, I have, don't want to show you. Ooh, I can't show you those. I have different things, different windows that have different tabs up here. Now, okay, like right now, I showed you this. What does this show you? This shows you, look at the boxes. Bitcoin dominance. Another box is Ray. Another box is RSR. Now, granted, I was going to click on those, but if I do, it'll show you the setup for the VIP. Be a detective. Oh, man. Let me look at Ray. Oh, man, let me look at RSR. So just give you a heads up. All right. How much time do we have? We got about 20 more minutes, guys. 20 more minutes. Let's get on with the show. What I'm trying to do though is I'm trying to make you money. I'm trying to make you money, guys. And there's so many things that I show on this channel that you might not be aware of. Might not be aware of. All right, we got Jono in the house. What's up, Jono? Let's go to MEXC. Whoa. Oh, we talked about this one. We talked about this one. We talked about all of this right here. We talked all about this. And let's see here. So yeah, ETH is moving. Would I enter right now? No way. No way, me. No way, Jose. No way would I enter this. Why would you not enter, Joe? Look, it's pumping. Exactly. It's pumping. I don't enter coins like this. Look at the candle bodies. This is very important. Look at the candle bodies. We have small, small, okay, small, 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 okay, small, okay, okay, small, 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 over, okay, 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 small, 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 okay, okay. Look at the candle bodies. Look at the candle bodies. Look at the candle bodies. Look, what? No, thank you. No, thank you. We have a very high possibility it's going to come down. I don't even know what percentage this is. What is the percentage from the run up? Let's come back over here. Let's do this. Let's take the magnet tool off. Let's go over here. Just this 1 hour candle that started 35 minutes ago, it's up 9%. 9% for Ethereum is pretty big. It's pretty big. Ethereum is a large market cap. So 9% is pretty big. Look at what it was doing before. What was the percentage for this big candle right here? 1%. It did a 9x on this candle. Am I going to enter? Nope. Could it continue going up? Yes. 100%. Nobody knows what's going to happen. All I know is that I'm not going to be a part of this liquidity. What is liquidity? Well, the people, for the price to come down and me to have bought it to buy what these people are selling. I'm staying away from that. If you enter it, great. Hopefully it's a long-term hold for you, because more than likely it will come down. Could it continue going up? Yes, 100%. But in my opinion, I never touch coins like that. I don't care if it continues going up. Now, if we're in a super, super crazy bull market and everything's, minimum 30, 40%, right now that's not the case. And this only went up 30%. Yeah, sure. I'll put 50% in just to see if it goes up. So once again, the whole thought process depends on the coin, depends on the market cap, depends on the category of the coin. Is it AI? Is it gaming? Is it, DPEN? Does the average run up of that particular coin go up 40, 50%? Has it already had a major run up of 80, 90, 120%? All these things are key factors. Now, if you did not write that down, I strongly recommend writing that down. All these tips and tricks that I give you are going to help you not only for now, but also in the future. So if I were to see a coin, and the market's great, and it's going up and up and up, would I join it? Yeah, sometimes I will. I'll put 50% in just to see if it continues going up. If it retraces, even better, I can add my other 50% and it'll continue going up. So it's very important. All right, moving on. Jono says, perspective is key. Market cycle driving a lot at the moment. Yeah, right on, right on. All right, so let's go through the chat. Let's see what's going on. If you do have a coin you would like me to do, definitely let me know. We will get that squared away. We might be able to do one. The show's almost towards the end. We do this for 1 hour, guys. 1 hour. If you have any questions, comments, concerns in reference to trading, let me know. I'm your guy. I don't tell you, I can't tell you that information. You have to wait for a opening for my 1 hour mentorship that costs $99. No, this is your 1 hour mentorship for free. Ask me any question, ask me any chart, I'll let you know. Now, I do not, there's one thing that I don't do, is I don't like showing leverage on YouTube as far as the free training, because in my opinion, if you're watching this show, you need a little extra help on learning how to trade, or maybe even a different method of trading, which is perfectly fine. But if you're a seasoned trader, the stuff that I'm showing, man, it's boring. It's so boring because you learn all this stuff on day one or whatever. And now you're on to the Elliott wave theory and, you know, all this other stuff that I consider crap, big time crap. Now, if you make money with this, great. Keep on doing it. I just simplify everything. So if you're an experienced trader that knows everything, you're not going to watch the show. You know, my stuff is geared more to beginners or somebody who wants to think of it a different way. You know, I do have a lot of experienced traders in my group that still remain in the group because they love the simplicity of the setups, because they love that when I do a call out, it's ready to move. They can look at it and say like, oh yeah, definitely, boom, they're in. So just give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Yes, Tug says, please smash the likes, guys. Oh, I haven't even checked. Survey says, ooh-wee, we're doing good on the likes. If we could please smash the likes, guys. I do all this for free. I don't charge you. I don't want to charge you. I want to make money with you, not because of you. And that's from the truth. That's from the heart. That's the truth right there. I've been saying that from day one. Now, do I have a VIP? Do I charge? Yes, of course I do. What am I charging for? Well, I'm charging for the setups and also the updates on the setups. I tell you when to move up your stop loss. I tell you when to just sell everything because the market's dumping. You know, we're having this, you know, it's not looking great, you know, for whatever reason. I give you all the heads up you need. Now, not only that, but I do not post a whole bunch of charts every single day. And this makes it really easy to update the charts. And in my opinion, I believe that somebody who updates the charts is very valuable because I may forget about it. I might forget to put my alert or stop loss. But if I see, hey, moving for stop loss, like, oh crap, I forgot to put it. Oh, okay, now I got my stop loss. And that's what we do. And the most recent one, we had moved up our stop loss to 50+%. So if we would have gotten stopped out, we would have had 55 or 50%. Now, granted, it did hit our second target, which was, I believe, 77%. And it went up all the way up to 79%. But let's just say we would have gotten stopped out. Well, we would have been plus 50%. And that's what we do in the group. Like, I show you when to enter. I tell you when to enter. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So definitely smash the likes, guys. If you're still here, smash the likes. It costs nothing. It costs nothing. Unless you are from the other side, from the dark side. I haven't talked about the dark side in a while. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. This guy. This guy. So if you're on Team Clown, then you don't have to hit the like. I'd appreciate it though. If you are not Team Clown, then and you're Team TradeIntuition, Team somebody who cares about you, Team somebody who has morals, integrity, ethics, Team my mama raised me right, then smash the like. Smash the like. All right, moving on. All right, let's see here. Yes, Mongo Mind 1 says, click the likes, people. Click the likes. Yes, definitely. Night of Insomnia. He's a jerky genius. You guys are funny. Luke says, ETH breaking out. We covered ETH already. Realistic, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you being here. All right, so we got Mr. G in the house. Mr. G says, can you give update on FTM trade? Would you now move up stop loss? And where would you put it? Great question. Man, I love this stuff. So let's go to FTM USDT. Whoa, I need to move my fingers over. FTM USDT. MEXC. Okay. So here's what we were talking about. We would, enter the trade, etc., etc. If it does pull back, you enter the trade. Guess what happened? It did pull back, started coming up. As soon as it broke this level. See, and this is what I'm showing you guys. This is exactly what I'm showing you. So one thing that I don't do is I don't do retro mentorship. I don't do, and all these people do. I forgot that is my pet peeves too. Is retro mentorship. Oh yeah, definitely. I would have entered now because, and they start looking, because we had the RSI, it was cooled off, or because the volume started picking up, or because, man, get out of here with that. Here, price came down. Could it have gone down further? Yeah, sure, but it was right in the area I was thinking. But let's just say I'm thinking like, let's just say we didn't think it was going to pull back to this area, but I can't think of a reason why we wouldn't think to this area. For whatever reason. So it pulled back here. Now it starts going up. Okay, cool. Could it have gone straight up? Yes, 100%, but it didn't. And it came down again, made a higher low, which is good. A higher high, which is good. And then, started coming down. Whoa. So now it could come down further. It can come down to, now granted, this line would not have been here. This line would have been here because I didn't have the magnet tool on and I just drew the line. But of course, always with the candle body closes. And then this is where we would have thought about entering. Now, because we have a recent high, what we do, and again, none of this is retro mentorship. None of this. This is what I show you every single time. Came down here. Now what has to happen? It needs to break this level in order for me to enter. I don't have the fixed range volume profile. I didn't look for divergence. I'm not looking at volume. I'm not looking for the RSI. Is it overbought? Is it oversold? I'm not looking for a low volume node. I'm not looking to see if there's a golden cross, or I'm not looking to see if the Bollinger Bands are squeezing. I'm not looking for any of that. Did y'all notice that? I am looking for the price action to break its most recent high. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for everything else. Instead of doing a whole 8 to 10 minute of everything that I'm looking for and bringing up all these indicators, no. Set your line, set your alert, wait for it, enter your trade. That took like, what, 5 seconds? And that's because I paused. I was trying to make it dramatic. All right. So then you would enter your trade here. Now, when could you add to your trade? Well, you would add to your trade once it breaks here. So now, based off of this and your question being, should we move up our stop loss? Our stop loss was 24%. Yes, definitely. I would have moved to the stop loss a long time ago. No, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have moved it up a long time ago. Depending on where we entered. I think we entered here. So yes, I would have moved up my stop loss to about here. Then once it broke this level, did this. Now I move up my stop loss to about here. So right now we are roughly about 2% in profit. Not too bad. Not too bad. So I would definitely have my stop loss underneath this level of support. So let's go ahead and make it official. Let's get rid of this drawing. And let's go ahead and put our magnet tool on. And let's do this right here. That way this shows us a definite level. This is our level right here. So we would be underneath here. And we would... no, I think this should be fine. So we're up 2%. Not too bad. Not too bad. We were up a total of 19, almost 20% from the call for free. Not too bad. Now, do I think it's going to come all the way down here? No. But if you get lucky enough and it bounces, now how do you know? So this was a very great question. How do you know when there's a bounce? What determines a bounce? With a support bounce, let's go ahead and do this. How do you know there's a support bounce? Well, there's a couple key features. One is the price needs to find an area of support. Well, how do you do that? One thing I do on this channel is I show you the who, what, where, when, why. I explain the stuff that people just talk about. If the price action were to come down here and stop, create a pivot or a swing, what does that mean? It changes direction. Now, if it's only one candle, that does not mean it is a swing or a pivot or found support. That does not mean that. It means that it's possibly finding support. It's active tense. It's possible. Then you have another candle and then another candle. When you have 2 or 3 candles that close above an area of support resistance, if the price action is above this level, it's support. If it's below this level, then it's resistance. If you have 2 or 3 candles that close above its support, then you are finding support. Now it is finding an area that it's bouncing. Now it's doing a bullish, now it's doing a bullish retest. Now it's doing a support bounce. Whatever you want to call it, that's what it's doing now. The bigger the time frame, the stronger the bounce. The lower the time frame, the higher probability that you may get a fake out. You may have 6, 7, 8 candles that are going up on a 5-minute time frame and then eventually come down and you get stopped out. But if you were on a larger time frame, then that bounce, you would have seen it as a 1 candle and possibly below the area of support. So this is very important whenever you're looking for a support bounce or a bullish support or a bearish retest or anything. The more candles you have, that solidifies, that confirms the actual bounce. Very important. Same thing confirms with a retest and everything else. All right, that's all I got. Okay, good stuff. So hopefully all that made sense. Now, I would move up my stop loss here. Now, if you wanted to be very greedy, what you could do is you could get your stop loss and move it up here to where you're selling 12%. Or you could do both. You could sell 50% right here as a stop loss. Don't put it as a sell order because somebody will buy it up real quick. But as a stop loss, you could have your stop loss right here to where you're up 12%. So it's whichever way you want to do it, really. So let's see here. What would I do? For me personally, what would I do? I mean, right now it's looking very bullish. And the market's looking very bullish. If the market wasn't looking as bullish as... So one thing that I do is I take all this stuff into account. And one of the major things right now is how is the market looking? The market's looking very bullish right now. Looking very bullish. If the market wasn't looking bullish, I would definitely have my stop loss right here, knowing that I have a very high probability that I'm going to get stopped out, but at least I'll get 12%, which is good. Now, because I see the market to be pretty bullish, it's not bearish. I'm not sure what I just said, but if I saw the market to be bearish, bad, I'd have my stuff up here. I think I said that. But if the market is bullish, what I would do is I'd have it down here. Because even if it does come down, because we're still bullish, we have a very high probability that people are going to buy in. They're going to see, oh, there's a higher low. It's creating this uptrend. It's doing this. And they start buying in. And then, of course, it surpasses this and continues going up. So that would be my thought process as far as stop loss goes. Right now, I'd have it right here. Now, in addition to that, I personally, I would actually add to my entry. But if you wanted to play it safer, let's go ahead and get rid of all this junk. There's too much junk on this chart. So let's just, I'm not even going to see what all this stuff is. I'm just going to delete it. Delete. Get rid of it. Get out of here, junk. Get out of here, mumbo jumbo. We don't need this anymore either. Let's get rid of this. It's too messy on my chart. Let's get this out of the way. So this is looking better. Now we're talking. Get out of here. This stop loss. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Okay. So now we're looking at this. And it's on the 1 hour chart. I like it. I like it a lot. Me personally, I would enter to my trade, but to be on the safer side, do what we always teach. To be on the safer side, what you could do is you could, magnet tool, this is the area of resistance that it needs to break, because it could easily, and once again, what I do is I show you what could happen at the moment of the trade. I don't say the stuff after the fact. And you're going to notice this, guys, the more and more you watch other YouTubers, you're going to see them say, oh, look, we had a higher low, and this formed a W, and here's the break, and look at what we're at. When you're in the trade, you don't know that's a W. You don't know it's a double bottom. You don't know it's a cup and handle. You don't know it's a neckline. You don't know anything because you're in the moment. The more candles to print, the more data you get, the more valuable information you can do. Matter of fact, I see something right here that I'm not sure y'all see. So anybody who trades patterns, anybody that trades patterns, I don't, but I see them, would say, look guys, we have a cup and handle. Look at me, George, look at me. This is a cup and handle. This is going to go to the downside. Did it break this neckline? No, it went the other way. It went the other way. But will they point this out to you? No. Why? Because it went the other way. Now, if it would have broken down, first thing they would, look guys, we called this cup and handle, etc., etc. We know that this is a bearish pattern. We know that, we had one big hump and a smaller hump. This is, usually breaks to the downside. And if you're in our group and blah, blah, you would be. Where are they now? Where are they now? They're nowhere. Because what we do is we show you, okay, this is a level. Yes, this is a level. I agree with that. This is a neckline. Yes, I agree. But we trade it level for level. If it breaks this level, okay, no problem. We wait for the next support. If it breaks this level, okay, now we wait to see if we're gonna go long. But that's what we do. But what they do is they show you after the fact. That's what they do. Now for me, definitely here is this, and then of course I'd have my alert just slightly above it, just above that wick, which is pretty much you can put right on this line, so that once I get alerted, I can see what happened. What did the price do this number? And then alert me. Now I can look and I can see, oh, we have a low, we have a higher low, we have a higher low. Well, it looks strong. It looks like it's gaining strength. Or did it do this to where it's doing this and then boom? Well, if that's the case, I'm not entering. For one, it had support, support, support. It broke through support, found this support right here, and then just skyrocketed. No, it's more than likely high chance it's going to come down. So I got to wait. So this is why it's very important to set your alerts and look to that. When your alert gets hit, that does not mean enter the trade. This means look out. You might enter the trade. Oh man, we're so bad on time. Oh man, I really hate setting myself only for 1 hour. I might start doing, well, pretty soon, I know for a fact I will be doing multiple streams. But thoughts on 3x leverage coin on KuCoin. I do like those. The only thing is you don't want to hold 3S or 3L coins for an extended period of time, because what they do is called recalculation. So even though, let's say FTM goes up 20% and your FTM 3L goes up, well, it's not, you are not getting 3 times the amount of 20. You're not getting 60% due to the recalculation. Your 60% will probably be 42%, 34%. That's what it probably is going to be. So just to give you a heads up on that, I believe that's what it's called, recalculation. I strongly recommend you look that up and just Google it, where it's a recalculation, and then put, man. Oh, you can't see them. Oh my gosh. You know what? I want y'all to make money, guys. I want y'all to make money. I didn't realize y'all couldn't see them. These are the alerts that just went off. This one right here, this one right here, this one right here, and then we have this one right here, and of course this one right here. So just kind of give you a heads up. This is a sneak peek. That's a sneak peek. You can make sure to rewind the video. You can make sure to do a screenshot. Sneak peek at, I forgot you couldn't see the alerts, but just to let you know, I have alerts going off a lot. So Stick with me, guys. I'm gonna make you money. Whether you join the VIP or not, I'm gonna make you money. Plain and simple. It's just so sad though that all these other people who dress real nice and have all these fancy words and look at the fixed range profile and here's your point of control. All you need is support resistance. That's it. I'm literally telling you, I'm screaming it from the mountaintops. That's all you need. And then occasionally I'll look down here to, oh yeah, we have divergence and this, because I can see what other people see. But with that being said, I'm looking out for you guys. You know, spread the word. You know, spread the engagement. I need engagement, guys. Man, I need engagement so bad. Anytime I post on Twitter, please help me out. Share it, like it, comment, all that fun stuff. Every time you do that, it helps spread the word. It really does. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we got. Mogul Mine 1 says, bought ETH a few hours ago at 31.75. Saw the pump and sold. Man, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This could it continue going up? Yes, it could. Could it go up to $500 million? Yes. But the thing is, you want to buy, and if you see a pump, a nice pump, sell it. You made money. You made money. Who cares if it goes more and more and more? Who cares? Profit is profit. Wait for it to retrace, find support, and then if you want, you can add in again. And it moves. Can you imagine? Let's just imagine this. Can you imagine getting 5% every single trade? Man, 5% every single trade. Amazing, right? Versus one trade, 88%, and you lost 32 trades at negative 10%. Not so good. So take these gains, guys. Take these gains. Very good. Very nice. I love that. See here, Chicago Brews says Ethereum up over 10% plus. Bitcoin passing old all-time high. Is not price action. Let's see. All-time high is not price action. I'm not sure where the question's at. Yes, I was even looking at Bitcoin Cash. I was looking at Bitcoin Cash, but I didn't post it. And others today, and that's what's gonna happen too. Like you're gonna look at coins, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm looking at it, and you don't enter it, and then it moves. But you know, it's fine. There's gonna be other coins. Don't beat yourself up, and don't chase them. Let's see here. Great, y'all. Keep up. Simple Stanley. Oh, keep it simple, Stanley. Yes. Let's see here. Chicago Brew says, I don't know anything. Well, follow this channel, and you do know stuff. Follow this channel, and you'll learn more. I guarantee it. But never trust me, though. Never trust me. Never trust anybody. Anybody. Always verify. You know, verify what they do, how they trade. You know, do they do retro mentorship, which all of them do? Look, guys, well, we saw this, and because of that, this happened. No. But if you take their same thought process, and you look at different parts of the chart, and you take their same training, you'll see that it doesn't play out. You'll see that, you know, but they don't show you those parts. They just show you the parts where they win, because they want to sell you. They want to get rich because of you. They don't care about you. For me, I'll show you my wins. I'll show you my losses. I'll show you. Let's just say, for example, okay, this is a perfect example right here. Like, let me do another one because it's real close. Okay, right here. Let's just say we were looking at, and even though I know what happened, here we're looking at this coin, and we see resistance, and granted, I know I'm already over my time. I hate this, guys. I just love teaching you. I want you to make money. I want you to make so much money, and you will. Guarantee it. Man, my heart's actually going dum 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 dum, because I want to make y'all so much money. Okay. We have support. We have resistance. Nice level right here. And then we have another level, I'd say right here. So let's just go ahead and put this too. We have another level right here. Always use your magnet tool. I'm just doing this for time's sake. Then it broke through, so this will be our zone. This will be our little zone. It broke through our zone, resistance zone, and it came up here. Looking good. Candle body closed above the resistance. Next candle did a successful retest. I'm entering the trade. But Joe, you're an idiot. Don't you remember what happened? It came down. I'm doing this to prove a point. Based off of the way I trade, based off of my rules, sure, I'd enter this trade. Now, granted, I'm on the 1 hour time frame. Because I'm on a lower time frame, I understand that I have a higher probability of getting fake outs. Like, I know this, but let's just say for whatever reason, I wanted the 1 hour time frame. So I enter the trade. I enter the trade right here. Joe, you're an idiot. Why would you do this? Don't you want to try to sell your VIP and blah, blah, blah? I want to get rich with you guys, not because of you. And this is so important, very important. Like, I want to show you that sometimes, like, we'll enter trades and we will lose. This is a perfect setup, perfect setup. Let's say we want to do 15%, depending where this is at. Oh, that's nothing. You know what? Let's just say market's not doing great at this time. And I don't want to lose 10, 15%. So let's just say market's not doing great. And I want to set it right here, 6%. This is what I want to do. So I do this, and we'll put this as yellow so we don't get confused. And then we play it. What happens? It lost right away, right when they did this, like, oh, crap. Hopefully it'll find support here. Hopefully it'll find support here. Let's do these in white. Hopefully it'll find support here. Hopefully it'll find support here. So all these are levels of support. And he just broke through all of them. I mean, it kind of found support, broke that, found support, broke down. I'm scared right now. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna get stopped out. Market's not great. Let's see what happens. Stopped out. Boom. Done. Joe, why would you show that? This is to show you, even though with my rules, you will win, you will lose. Now, granted, do we win more than we lose? Yes, definitely. You know, sometimes depending on the market, we may say, oh, our alert just hit. And this is what I do. This is why I think, you know, people love the VIP. It's because what I do is, even though my alert, let's just say hypothetically, I didn't take this trade for whatever reason. I set my alert goes off. I look at it, it's like, all right, let me wait 2-3 candles. We'll see what happens. Then this one comes up, it's like, okay, I didn't play out. Let me go ahead and put in another alert here, see what happens. And then my alert never goes off. Let's say my alert did go off. Then I would look and see this. It's like, let me wait about another 8-12 hours, see what the candles print. So what I'm doing is I'm doing all the waiting for you. So that when I do post, more than likely, they go. Sometimes this happens though. Sometimes this does happen. Matter of fact, there was Jupiter that I posted. And once again, what I do is I show you the wins and the losses. There was Jupiter I posted. And a pretty tight stop loss. I forgot what it was, but pretty tight stop loss. And right now I'm going to Jupiter. What was the stop loss? It wasn't too tight. 10%. So this was the setup. And sure enough, it came down and just hit our stop loss. Just hit it. And now it's coming back up. Now, because of that, all this is null and void. So now I gave a different setup. So this setup right here, I would not follow it because it's now different based off of the new information that we have. So just kind of give you a heads up. We do win, we do lose, but we win way more than we lose. All right, moving on. Okay. Let's see here. Going down the chart. Let's see here. Constantine says, Joe, man, you are the absolute best. Thank you. And flattery will get you everywhere. Just give you a heads up. Flattery will get you everywhere. Let's see here. Mongo Mind says, Joe, can you go over quickly on how to make the alerts more visible? I think you talked about it in the past, but I can't seem to find it. So how to make the alerts more visible? I'm not sure what that means, but what I do is I do this price label. So this is one of my stars that I have, and because of that, and if you just hover over, you can select stars with price label, and this is the one I have right here. So what all I do is I come over here and I say, oh, let's do it above this wick. I do that, and I come over here to the settings. I go to style, the text, you can make it as large as you like. I recommend doing minimum 24, but the reason for this is to make it large. So I would recommend 32 to 40. Then my border is like a vibrant color. So this one is blue, and then my background is black so that my text stands out. So that's what I do. I think that's the question you're asking. And then what I do is I actually created templates for my alert. It has that color. For my entry, it has that color. For my, oh, you went over that one already. For my number one, it's that color. For my stop loss, it's that color. And for my target, it's that color. So the way you do that is, of course, once you're here and you do this stuff, let's see here. You go to, nope, forgot how I did this. How do I do this? Anyway, I don't know how I got the text on there. There should be a text thing right here. Oh, I'm looking for actual text, but these are numbers. Wow, that's dumb. So all I did was from here, you go to template and you go save as, stop loss, save as, target, save as, level 1, 2, 3, whatever you want. And then after you do that, then it's here. That's funny. Okay, moving on. See, Mongo Mine 1 says, I'll be putting some more alerts down. Yeah. So once you do this, what I like doing is I like actually, there's several different ways you can do alerts. And alerts are very important. One thing I like doing is just using my crosshairs. Now, could you use this by clicking on it and then creating a template that says alert, set alert. So that way it notifies people to set alert at this level and then have this on this level. What you could do is click here, go to your settings tool, go to coordinates, copy this by right clicking and copy, click on your price label, go to your settings, go to coordinates, Control V will paste it, and that way it's exactly the same as this. You could do that if you like. Then of course you can come over here, do this alert for the alert, make sure this is to front, you click on it, come to the three dots, visual order, bring to front, that way it's to the front. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. But what I like to do, oh yeah, then once you click this, just because you say set alert, that doesn't mean your alert's there. You have to actually physically add alert to it. Then you can name it whatever you want, add to entry, watch for breakout, whatever you want. Then this turns gray. Then after a few seconds, it turns the color of your line. Now what I prefer doing, because if you were to delete all of your chart, this deletes. I prefer actually doing this, right clicking, add alert, then do, add on retest or whatever. So if I delete everything from my chart, this does not delete. This can only delete if I click the X. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. But I like doing this though to give it as a visual so people know set alert, here it is, and you can also see the clock if I do a screenshot. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Mongo Mine 1 says, yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, no problem, man. Chicago Brews says, Joe, you said you won't do anything in the moment. Hence, my comments. I don't know what that says. Joe, you said we don't know anything in the moment. Oh, we don't know anything in the moment. We don't know what's going to happen after the fact. We know it's in the moment because we're in that moment. It's like knowing the lottery tickets. Like, I don't know what they are. I won't know what they are until after the fact. But, like the stuff that we have now is in the moment. So let me see if I'm reading this correctly. So Chicago Brews says, Joe, you said, we don't know anything in the moment. Right. And when I refer to that, take it in context. When I refer to that, it's, knowing like the future. Like we don't know anything what's going to happen in the future. We know only what's happening right now. So make sure to take that in context. Let's see where you're going. I'm a little about a lot and a lot about nothing. Ooh, I'm not good with riddles, man. I'm not a smart dude. All I know is how to trade. Not a smart dude. All right. Let's see here. Chicago Brew says, in any case, let's get you some engagement. Are you ready for it? Yep. You up for the task? Yep. We can make the attempt, although we each need to bring our best. Yes, I agree. I'll bring my best every single day. So please bring your best. Please and thank you. All right. Let's see here. So who's still here, guys? Who's still here? I know we're way late. Who's still here? Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. I would greatly appreciate it. And let me know, after this stream is done. So here is something for y'all. After this stream is done, give it about 2 minutes or so to where you can leave a comment. In the comments, I would love to know your thought process on, if you're learning anything from these live streams. Am I helping you in any way? I would just love testimonials. There we go. Let's do a testimonial. Now, of course, have these sincere. Don't think that I'm going to give you special privileges or anything like that, or, look at your chart more because you did this. Honest feedback. If you like me, great. And this is great opportunity too. If you don't like me, let me know why. I would really love to know why you don't like the way I teach, the way I don't articulate stuff well, whatever it is. After this show, give it about 2 minutes. Then I would love testimonials. Man, I would just love it. That's all I got. All right. So in 3, 2, 1, the awkward looking down. I do thank you guys very much for just everything. We have another great week in front of us. We never know what's going to happen. We always take it level by level. And just be very, very happy that you're in crypto now. Because in a year and a half, 2 years from now, when everybody else is looking at crypto and everybody else is asking you, oh, how do I do this and how do I do that? Even though you've been telling them for years, it's too late. That's when you know you should start selling. I do thank you guys very much. I will keep you up to date with all the times I sell, with all the times I buy. As always, not sure what time it is your time, but it is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is TradingIntuition. Please do me that favor and leave a testimonial once this is done in the actual comments. Thank you so much. Take care. 3, 2, 1. Bingo and a bango. Let's make this money, guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Would greatly love testimonials. And I think that would really help out. And of course, I do thank you, everyone who's here. You guys are the best. All right, so we're going to listen to some music for just a few moments. And then after that, we will call it a day.